Well, of course, there are many elections ongoing throughout the Commonwealth, but one we want to look at, the Lynchburg Commonwealth's attorney's race. And there is something that kind of makes this an historic race, this election. We have Dwayne Yancey, the founding editor of Cardinal News, with us again this year to talk about this. So, Dwayne, first of all, welcome. It's always good to hear your perspective on things.
Thanks. Good to be here.
Yeah. So this race between the current Commonwealth's attorney, Bethany Harrison, and local defense attorney Chris White. Years ago, Harrison prosecuted White in a criminal case. The jury found him not guilty. Both the candidates are saying their history doesn't define them and that case doesn't define their campaign. And it is interesting, but do you think it really matters? Do you want to talk about how interesting it is or isn't, and whether you think people will vote based upon that case?
Well, that is certainly one interesting part of it. Another interesting part is that White went to court over how his name is listed on the ballot. He wanted to be listed as Chris White. He was listed instead as Christopher White, and went to court twice, actually, to try to get that changed, but failed.
Huh. Do you think that matters? You just like Christopher sounds. If you're just Chris, you're just an everyday guy, more appealing maybe to the average voter. Is that what it was, or is that just how he's known?
I mean, he is known as Chris, and I don't think he was worried about anyone being confused about the name, but just sort of the point of it that he thought he should have the name he wanted.
So if you were handicapping this race, what would you look at? What would be the key issues and which way? And did either side have an argument that might sway voters?
Well, I hate to get down into the grubby politics of things, but Lynchburg is a Republican leading community. The incumbent's a Republican, and Mr. White is running as an independent. So, that alone, gives him something of an uphill climb there in the Hill City.
All right, let's move on to another race. This is a rematch from 2023. This time the stakes even higher. The incumbent, Chris Obenshain, a Republican, trying to defend his seat from challenger Lily Franklin. In 2023, Obenshain defeated Franklin, but the margin was 183 votes. Yep. Razor thin. A lot of people vote in that race. Both candidates broke the bank in this race. Both parties did. There was so much advertising. What do you think will determine the outcome this time?
I think what will determine the outcome will be the overall environment, the political environment. 2 years ago, House of Delegates races, those were essentially midterm elections in Virginia. So that was like the top of the ticket, so to speak. Now, the gubernatorial race is the top of the ticket, and the House of Delegates candidates, I won't say are along for the ride, but they are, part of whichever way the tide is going there.
Yep, I get it. So what do you think will flip the switch this time?
If Franklin wins, it will be, likely because there's a big turnout on behalf of Spamberger, the Democratic candidate for governor. If Obenshain wins, it'll be the other way around. He was able to, hang on, in spite of all the money that, came into that race.
Yeah, sure saw a lot of advertising in that race, especially on the side of the Democrats. All right. Well, they're telling me we're out of time. Dwayne, thank you for joining us. Always look forward to seeing your insights and reading your columns and your breakdowns. You always seem like you're a step ahead of everybody else, and we appreciate you taking the time to join us.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me on.
Okay. Please stay with us. We'll be back right after this.